Joining us once again is Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat of Massachusetts. Senator Warren, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. You are on the Armed Services Committee.
Yes, I am.
And you are best known as somebody, you have a very clear policy platform. You have been fighting, as we've been talking about, your whole life, your whole career for people who are regular folks who are getting screwed by the financial system. But if you are going to be president, you're going to be in charge of all of it. And I realized, even though I've interviewed you a bunch of times, I don't know a lot about your foreign policy positions. I know that you have traveled to Afghanistan. I know that you've done your work as an Armed Services Committee member. I wanted to ask you about the president's recent decision to pull U.S. troops out of Syria. I know that you voted against supporting Syrian rebels with arms and training. And now that the president made this decision the way he made it, do you agree with him?
So I think it is right to get our troops out of Syria. And let me add, I think it's right to get our troops out of Afghanistan. I think that everybody who keeps saying, no, 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 we can't do that in the defense establishment needs to explain what they think winning in those wars look like and where the metrics are. We're now 17 years in Afghanistan, and we control, what is it, that the government controls less than 60% of all the land. It doesn't have the support of the people. The heroin trafficking is up. There are multiple groups that are terrorist groups throughout Afghanistan. Lots of different problems in Afghanistan. And what seems to be the answer from the foreign policy establishment, stay forever. That is not a policy. We can't do that. Now, having said that, when you withdraw, you got to withdraw as part of a plan. You got to know what you're trying to accomplish throughout the Middle East, and the pieces need to be coordinated, and they need to be coordinated not just in our activities, but this is why we need allies. This is why we build alliances.
Are you troubled by the nature of the president's process around
Are
the
you
Syria
asking me whether or not I think foreign policy ought to be conducted by tweet? The answer is no, it should not. We actually need to plan this out and talk about with our allies how we ensure more safety and stability in the region. But the idea that the way we're going to do that is just to continue to keep troops and more troops forever and ever and ever in that part of the world, it is not working. And pretending that somehow in the future it is going to work by some unmeasured version of it, it's a form of fantasy that we simply can't afford to continue to engage in.
Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, as I mentioned, member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, first household name Democrat to announce that you are forming an exploratory committee for president. I think that your campaign is going to be formidable from what we have seen already. I hope throughout the process you will keep us apprised and keep coming back.
So look, just go to ElizabethWarren.com and you'll find out all about it.
See, I told you you're going to be good at this.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you, Senator. Thanks. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.